What up? It's your boy. Uh, just wanted to come on here to talk about. Never really did a full walk around of what I did with the car, what's been done to the car, how I got the car, how was it when I got the car, and all the modifications. Because this car is totally new from when I got it. When I first got the car, it was the same color and the same, sticker, which needs to come off, this stupid Speed Factory sticker. But um, yeah, the car was interesting. It ran, but it was made just to go down the track. Um, so I'm gonna turn the video around and go over the car, what I've done and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the whole car for the most part. I'm gonna start at the front and kind of like talk about what's been done here. All right, so when I first got the car, I already had the K swap, but it was a K20A2, same turbo, and that's really about it. Besides the turbo is pretty much the only thing that's really left on the car was on the car when I bought it, and the fuel cell. So the fuel cell came with the car. This radiator, brand new Mishimoto dual fan radiator, huge. Obviously, I have the 12-volt AC, which definitely was not on the car. I added that, and I'll go into some more detail. 12-volt AC. Obviously, you have your condenser, and then I have a Spal. I think it's like a 7.5 fan. So I got my flex fuel sensor, I believe Motion Works. And obviously I have my fuel cell vented. So you got all this is brand new. 12-volt AC, brand new. Flex fuel sensor, brand new. And we'll go over the wire harness because my original wire harness kind of looked like this body harness, looked like this bullshit right there. But the actual custom engine harness, as you can see, we got Wireworks, custom engine harness right here. Did a phenomenal job. All this, majority of this is like, all these are labeled right here. Flex fuel, braided, real nice, custom harness. So you got that. Then it had K Sport coilovers, which were in the back. It's in the back of the garage. Shitty coilovers, stiff as hell. So I added BC Racing coilovers, obviously, brand new. It's phenomenal for this car. Dampens, compresses, does what it's supposed to do. Did that. Then I got some new wheels. The wheels that came in the car were on there were just, I think it was just some bullshit wheels. But with this car, it's very hard to find wheels for this car because it's kind of like the offset. So this is pretty aggressive. I mean, it's still, as you can see, it's pretty good. I mean, you want a little poke, but yeah. So the wheels, I love the wheels, kind of like that, I don't know, BMW-ish look, but still fits with this car for some reason. That maybe because the white and that kind of goes well together. So yeah, we did all that. So that's the front of the car, pretty much. Then on the inside of the car, they had the seats. They had the original seats that were just like old and just had kind of like this material on the seats. Too soft, just cheap. I think they're just reupholstered. I got these seats in here. They're cool. They work for now. They look good. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do red Recaros. Eventually, probably next summer. Not right now. So let's get in here. I added the steering wheel. The steering wheel obviously is new. Rolling anti-lock button was on the car. Not when I got it, but I added that earlier on. Haltech screen. Before I had the bullshit AEM Infinity, which is old, no support. If you get AEM Infinity like for free or maybe $500 is maybe worth it, but I'd rather just do K Pro version 4. If a shop is trying to charge you $1,200 or something like that for AEM Infinity, like fuck that. Just do either Fuel Tech or do or K Pro version 4. So I did that. I got the custom switch panels. So I got my pumps, fans. I got fans in the back. I'll show you on my radiator. I mean my intercooler fans. Got the AC fan in the front, and I got my fog lights. My fans run off of they run pretty much with the ECU. They come on at like certain temperatures. I think it's like 60 degrees. It pops on. Fan 1 is the first first radiator fan, and then fan 2, which is not on here, but that comes on through the ECU. Also, 12 volt AC right there. Obviously, you turn the Haltech on, comes on instantly. Fuel pumps prime. Shout out to the tuner, great tuner. Javi did that. It primes it. And then, the Haltech comes on immediately, no delay. My other car, not the other car, but the other situation I had, that it was a cheap screen, and then the car, sometimes the screen would not even come on. Like, it's just the voltage or something. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes you have to turn the key 6 times, 8 times just for it to start. Now it starts instantly. It's wonderful. The shifters, they come on the car when I got it. The shifter was already on here. And like I said, it's probably about 3 things on this car that's like still the same. Then I got, the covers, the T-top covers, MR2 Farm. These are like $300 just for this fabric cover, What else? I'll show you the ECU. And I wish I had a video or something of how this looked like before. But, yeah, so you have your ECU, Haltech S3, top of the line ECU. There's really nothing above that, really, for the street. If you drag race, really Motec, but yeah, that's the newest, and that's really for S2 is for 4-cylinder cars. But if I decide to go 1,000 horsepower, S3 is for like 8 injectors. You can run 8 injectors and stuff like that. Shout out to Wireworks again, the best wire guy you can go to. Everybody else is either in California or they're hard to get to and you gotta wait forever. So I got the relay box, everything organized, everything nice and neat back here, So got this just in case of too much voltage. Very clean back here. Before, a couple of shops have touched this and they just left this shit just shitty. Not even a suggestion to get it fixed. But these shops want to give you throw stage 3 cams in your car, but your car barely runs. It's fucking hilarious. I added Mickey Thompson's. Obviously this was definitely not on the car before. 275s, I think 50-15s. Now for the engine and stuff. So all new piping. This is all new piping right here. That was my idea to add the mufflers or PJs. PJ added his logo right there. Very nice. PJ, one of the best welders in North Carolina. Fabricated all these welds. Did all this. Did all these welds. All this. So this is I believe this is a vibrant. Like not a 90 degree, but I don't know, whatever degree this is. You got your speed factor intercooler. This is a real speed factor intercooler right here. You can't see the logo because it's on the other side, but you got 3-inch piping all the way done. Got the clamps. You got your, you got your fans, dual fans, all on a switch, but they turn on automatically with the ECU. And yeah, so this is the bad boy. So obviously, like I said, custom engine harness, everything's ride cammed, top of the line stuff, not no, just some bullshit put together, repinned or trying to make it work. So I try, so with these motors, a lot of people, you can tell people cheaped out when they have a lot of couplers. If your turbo kit has a lot of couplers, a coupler here, coupler here, coupler here, it's not good for boost. And that's why people blow couplers off, especially with higher boost. Once you get to like 23, 24, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, that's my stuff. So you want welds like this. All these welds PJ did. See how nice those welds are? That's how you're supposed to have your stuff. And you're not supposed to have a whole bunch of clamps. So yeah, so PJ did all the welding here. I had somebody do the porting. So it's a 74 millimeter. This is drive-by-wire too, which Honda guys do not do drive-by-wire like that. Most times you see drive-by-wire in 2JZ applications, Supras, maybe Evos, higher dollar cars. But since I want this to be like the ultimate street car, that you can still, potentially take to the track or whatever, I want to drive-by-wire. It's a Lexus IS 250 pedal. But yeah, so you have your drive-by-wire Bosch, and then you have your anti-vibration. So this is a Vibrant clamp right here. And then you have, I think it's Outsider Garage, Vibrant clamps. You got the Vibrant clamp, but you have this right here. So with the K-Series, when it vibrates, a lot of vibration can mess up drive-by-wire. So this absorbs a lot of the vibration right here. And then, so I had somebody kind of port so 74 millimeter throttle body, and then the manifold is also 74 millimeters. So you have even flow of air. And then the manifold is obviously ported. What else got done? Yeah, same turbo, precision. Obviously got the Haltech, stuff like that. I forgot what that wire is. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like a wideband. I don't know. But so this is obviously a different motor. This is a K20. The K20 A2 is over there. This is a K20 Z3. The other motor blew the head gasket, and I got this motor in 2 days later. A stock motor, but it's 500 horsepower, so it's fine. It works. It's enough. The other motor, when I had the setup, never had the IAT sensors. So I put that in there. Also, I have, I think it's either Hawks Racing or Wilhelm engine mounts. When I got the car, they put fucking solid mounts on here. It was rattling your fucking teeth out. So now, the car is really close to being dailyable, with the engine mounts not being solid. You got resonators on the exhaust. You can still hear the turbo spool now because it's sort of like some of that insulation is starting to break down. But yeah, the drive-by-wire, that's the biggest thing. It's really great. What else did I do to the car? I think that's close to about it. That I can think of. I did order Wilhelm. I got Wilhelm's, what is it called? Geometry kit. I don't know where that went. It's somewhere over here. So I got the geometry kit. And so all this stuff. This replaces tie rods, a lot of the arms, makes it handle like crazy. But yeah, Yeah, PJ added this like kind of like a heat shield. But yeah, other than that, the car is pretty much the same. Like I said, 500 horsepower. It's just it's pretty good. This motor actually has VTEC. My other motor didn't even have VTEC in it, so it still hits. I mean, real hard. I mean, even first gear hits real nice. One thing I plan on doing is catch cans way over there in the corner. That needs to get put over here. So I'll get that done. And but other than that, I mean, sometimes I was like, damn, maybe I should have got the IC10 screen, but I feel like the IC10 screen just really it's too big for the car. Like I feel like the IC10 screen. Oh, let me push this back. I feel like the IC10 screen, like it's literally this whole thing. And I seen a guy with his, and it just takes up the whole screen. I feel like this car is not big enough for that. I feel like this screen is good. I feel like if I had a Supra or an Evo, maybe like a bigger car, but I feel like this, I mean, even at night, I mean, it's great screen. A lot of dudes cheap out and they get like this iPad. I forgot what type of screen that was. I had it. It's just not good. This is like OEM plus. The plans for the car, I mean, I'm gonna keep the horsepower where it's at. I don't really care. I'm not trying to race a whole bunch of people. I beat most people you run into. Really suspension, really dialing suspension. Got the BC coilovers, the Wilhelm Racing. But yeah, starts up great. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I have to do, fuel pumps prime, hit the fuel pump, make sure it's in neutral, hit the button. And that's all you gotta do. So yeah, it's great. I mean, starts up instantly on 93. I got the flex fuel if I want to do it, but yeah, I just wanted to go over the car. Hope you like it. Yeah, also, I forgot to mention for the 12-volt AC, I had to add I think it was a 280 amp alternator. It's a JS alternator. It's powder coated blue like the engine cover, but you can't really see it because the way the engine is. But you need that if you run a 12-volt AC. A lot of people ask about that, but it's JS alternators. I think they're in South Carolina. But yeah, they're good. They're good. So yeah, just wanted to mention that.